Sup guys, and it's me, and as I promised in my last video, I will make a video about the two top creepypasta that everyone has been talking about, which are Slenderman versus Sirenhead. We all want to know who will be the king of the creepypasta. We never know. What do you think? Is it Sirenhead or is it Slenderman? And you guys, I'll put a poll and you guys will vote. Who do you think will win? Is it Sirenhead or Slenderman? And I have a few videos to show you guys. And without further ado, don't forget to like and subscribe and tell me what you want to see next. Like seriously, if it's scary, just tell me. If it's anything scary, just tell me. And without further ado, let's get into the video.
Been a fan or a subscriber of this channel for a little while, you'll know that we tend to pin monsters, creatures, or unearthly beings against each other. Whether it's two SCPs that go at it, or even two of Lovecraft's creations, there always seems to be a ton of fun and excitement involved when we're breaking down these crazy fights. However, today's fight, although it is an interesting one, will be incredibly hard to break down. I'm not so sure there will necessarily be a clear winner, but a ton of you guys asked for it, so we're giving the people what they want. Today we'll be breaking down what if Sirenhead fought Slenderman. Slenderman uses his long arms or tentacles to hypnotize his victims and have them walk directly into him. It's unknown if Slenderman kills his victims on the spot, takes them somewhere to kill them, or just abducts them and holds them captive, never to be seen again. One thing is for sure, if you encounter Slenderman, you won't be seen again. There's also the power Slenderman seems to have over people. Although he's clearly not real, back in 2014, two 12-year-old girls lured their friend into the woods and then brutally attacked her, seeing her as a sacrifice for Slenderman. Thankfully, the young girl managed to survive the attack, which saw her get stabbed a total of 19 times. But the fact that they carried out this act for a non-existent figure speaks volumes to the power he could possibly have. Well, truth be told, I can't say there would be a clear winner. It could go either way, and I'm going to explain my case for both sides here. So let's start with that loudmouth Sirenhead. He's got the size advantage for sure. 4 feet compared to 8 feet. Even if Slenderman were 15 feet, still large, but it wouldn't be much of a contest if you ask me. However, luring Slenderman in the first place could be problematic, considering how he probably doesn't have any loved ones. That being said, Slenderman is known to roam the woods looking for children, so maybe Sirenhead could trick him by using a child's voice. For starters, Slenderman's skin is different. We're not really sure what it's made of, it's just different. Many say Slenderman is an extraterrestrial being of sorts, and his ability to teleport definitely supports that. Slenderman would also have the capability of having up to 8 hands or tentacles, whereas Sirenhead has 2 hands. However, what I think gives Slenderman the biggest advantage is the power he has over people in general. Although Sirenhead can lure people in using the voice of their loved ones, he can't necessarily control minds. Slenderman, on the other hand, seems to have the ability to persuade, manipulate, or control others. Children or not, Slenderman would be able to use his abilities to make an army of his own, and this is why I feel he'd win the showdown between these two beings. Now, Sirenhead could of course also be an extraterrestrial being or possibly a mutant creature of sorts. It's not very clear, but what is clear is that Sirenhead's skin is dried out, and Sirenhead is also known to lurk among trees. So if a forest fire were to spread, say at the hands of Slenderman's army, Sirenhead could quite simply be burnt down. Slenderman, on the other hand, well, it's unclear how you could really stop him, unless maybe use a flashlight. Only those who play the game will get that joke. So
Second video from Draw My Story. I love this channel.
Hey guys, welcome to Draw My Story. Today's story is going to be a little more interesting than others, as we're drawing today the story of Sirenhead versus Slenderman. Who's going to win? Considering the growing popularity of Sirenhead these days, it's high time now that we should do a comparison of both of these powerful creatures. And who's going to win if they fight? Our 15-foot tall faceless creature, or the 40-foot tall mysterious humanoid monster? I mean, that's going to be really interesting, I guess. So let's get started. Before moving, first let's know a little bit about both of these characters' origins. Let's go deeper now. By appearance, Sirenhead is 40 feet tall humanoid creature with a very thin, near skeletal figure, covered in mummified flesh, whose color is like rusty metal. His limbs are very long and thin compared to his body, with arms as long as his legs, ending in huge bony hands. His head and neck are like a thin pole of flesh, with 2 sirens attached to it, and several black wires hanging around his neck. His siren also has teeth, lipless jaws, and a long, thin, snake-like tongue hanging out from his siren mouth. He's able to play various types of loud noises like raid sirens, garbled music, conversations with his speakers. He can also play the voices of his victims' loved ones in order to lure them. Comparing to Sirenhead, Slenderman is just 15 feet tall. He looks like a human being, but doesn't act like one. He wears a black suit with a black tie and a white shirt. He has no hair, no facial features, and generally has normal-looking bare hands, but with very long and bonier fingers. He's known to hypnotize his victims, especially children, to have them in control before taking them away completely. It is, however, unknown what exactly Slenderman does with his victims. Does he kill them, kidnap them, or just get them vanished to never be seen again? He also has black tentacles emerged from his shoulder and back. Now, let's talk about what's going to happen when these 2 giant monsters come face to face. Who's going to win the fight? Although I am not quite sure, but there will be a clear winner, as both of the creatures are immensely powerful. But I'll try to present my thoughts based on the facts we have. Now, if we compare size, Sirenhead has the advantage of being extremely taller than Slenderman. 15 feet compared to 40 feet. That's more than double his size. However, luring Slenderman could be possible if Sirenhead plays the voice of any of his children, because that's what Slenderman looks for in the woods. So that means if Slenderman is lurking in the woods looking for any children, maybe Sirenhead could just possibly make a child's voice to attract him and then attack. Sirenhead can also blend very well in trees without even being noticed. So maybe he can just hide among the trees and just attack Slenderman when he's not expecting. However, attacking directly might be a problem for him because Slenderman has so many tentacles apart from his 2 hands, whereas Sirenhead only has 2 hands. And also the fact that Slenderman is too powerful because of his hypnotic skill, which he uses to control a person's mind and makes them do whatever he wants. But Sirenhead can only imitate his victims' loved ones' voices, but can't control their mind. So, Slenderman can manipulate Sirenhead by controlling his mind, and when Sirenhead becomes weaker, Slenderman can kill him easily. So, as per my thoughts, maybe Slenderman gonna win this fight. But, this is only my conclusion. I'd really like to know what you guys think. So who's gonna win? Sirenhead or Slenderman? Comment below. And that was today's story, guys.
And so yeah, this brings us to the end of the video, guys. So yeah, do not forget to please subscribe and like the video. If you want me to show any new video, any topic that involves anything scary, just comment it down. Just comment it down and I promise you I will go over it and I'll do my best to post it. So it's been a good day, guys. Have a good day. I hope you're enjoying your quarantine and see ya. I'm out. Peace.
To change your